Hello, how are you guys doing? Weird day for me to stream. Sometimes I stream here, sometimes I don't. On Thursdays, I mean. And today we are streaming. Because I don't know how to code. Just a few problems. Just a couple problems. Uh-oh. Don't uh-oh at me. What are we uh-ohing about? What happened? Is it the fact that Discord's got drops? What? By purchasing or gifting subscriptions to my channel while they're... okay, sure. Better than, that other bullshit with the owl. I didn't sleep well last night either. Thursday coding stream. Yeah, so I got a couple of different problems. We're not going to have to refactor the whole game. It's just a couple of issues that I don't know the answer to. Let me show you a few of them real quick, and I think that you can kind of figure out what I'm talking about. So, the panic room is having issues. I fixed several issues that chat, or at least Luigi Guy, Lepa, and Orthogonal Caster pointed out as issues, and there's a couple that I haven't been able to fix. That is the player. There we go. Game world. Okay. Okay, so I fixed the audio so that way you can have different sliders for each of these things. I'm going to turn down the game volume just a bit because we don't need it that loud. This currently has an issue, and I'm not sure how to fix it quite yet, but it still shows the you can press E when it should hide, and I think it's because it's still connecting with something. So I think I think I just solved that one. That's a rubber ducky moment. We'll go down this hall. Okay, so here's the issue with this door, right? You open the door. I'll show you with this over here. Just disable array? I guess so. All right, so we got this area. Door shut, open door, fine. This door we open, this door can't open. No idea why I can't interact with that door, like, from the backside. But that door becomes completely uninteractable after a certain point. No idea why it does that. It's a new thing that I ended up making it do. Yeah, I fixed a different problem and now it does that. So, let me go to the player real quick. Let's see. Okay. We need to have it so that way if it's colliding, and it is colliding, and that thing is not an NPC, I need to get it so that way the cool painting. All right. Okay, so if the thing is, you're not talking to someone and you're looking at a painting, this is if you are counting the paintings, so you're doing the painting quest. Maybe the bounding box does not return when it closes. That's an interesting take. I'll have to check that, because, like, that might be I need to just look at, like, where... That would be really stupid. That would be very stupid, but I bet you're right. Can we have gallery mode DLC? I have no idea how I would do that or what that even would mean. Nah, you're good, you're good. You might be onto something. Okay. So if that thing is in the... We're not talking to somebody. Okay, so this needs to be... If you're colliding with a door and you try and press E, it does a thing. But we don't want to try and press E on it. We want to try and... NPC is in group door, is in group painting if it's... Okay. Okay. Maybe it's not this that I need to pull up as the exclusion. Maybe it's this. Yeah, I want this. Okay, so else if it's a painting and it's true. And then I think we want to move this up one. Let's stare at the Burr art. I have no idea what that means. Is there a way to just like full tab it forward? There we go. Yeah. Okay, cool. So it'll only show this stuff if that's true. And this is just if you're looking at it. Let me try and see what this does. This might fix it. That's a weird thing. Yeah, I forgot about that, Raylor. Okay, it doesn't show the E thing at all. But now, like, you... Right. That's just in case if you press E, I guess. I'm leaving this door so it doesn't auto-shut. I have all the other doors so they auto-shut. Because there was a mention that, like, some of the times that I'm hiding stuff, I'm just kind of depending on the door to be there to hide, like, loading in and, you know, pop in and pop out. So, like, it just waits, like, 3 seconds and then it goes back to the closed position. All the doors do this. I'm wondering if something about that might have fucked up. Jesus, look at my fucking eyes. What the hell? Like, oh my god, it looks like I got 2 black eyes. Anyway, real train doors do that anyway? They do? I haven't been on a train in like 30 fucking years, so I don't know. Bad sleep does that to you, King? Yeah, I know, but... Okay, so to try and fix the door issue, we can find the door. And I think in here, can I add add child node? Will you let me do this? Oh, it will. Good. All right, I'm gonna make a mesh that's a box, and the box is gonna be just the dimensions of the thing. And if the box goes somewhere just randomly, then we know where it's going and why it's doing it. This is like crusty, but it'll do. Just got to get something like roughly accurate. And that way we can kind of visualize where the collision box is, because this is a child of the collision box. If it moves, it'll move. The modeling equivalent of a print statement. Listen, that's the only way I know how to debug. This debugger saying it's got 827 errors, I don't know what the fuck it's on about. Haven't bothered to check. Doesn't matter. That bitch always has problems. Always telling me crazy shit that's going on that's not. I'm just like, I don't know why you think that I'm gonna give a shit about that. Like, you're fine. There's also this going on, but that's a different error. So the collision box is still there. How the fuck does a 2D entry have a convex error? Yeah, don't worry about that. See, like, look at this guy. He just says, like, oh, the deltas have never been used. And then all of the fish things. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on with the fish, but they work, so these errors don't matter to me. Like, it's just like 800 something errors involving fish that are doing just fine. Like, I've never seen the fish do something I didn't want them to do, so whatever those errors are completely irrelevant. Okay. Well, something is fucked with the fish. I think that it's just... yeah, it's weird. So I don't know what's going on with that door. It's missing nodes. You know what else I'm gonna try? I'm just gonna try moving the whole fucking door. Where's the door? Here's the door. Be gone. I'm just gonna move it over here so I can go all the way around the door. We'll move it back into position. Maybe there's something going on with the... Hello? Do you see this? Do you see the box? Why'd you go over there? Abby? Hello? Hi, Abby. It's a solid point. It's a very solid point. I know. I think we're just going to delete the door and replace it, yeah. I know, Abby. It's so hard. So hard being a baby. Okay, so we're using the door from the other side, which does work. So, what? Copy. Paste. Oh, maybe it's doing that. Paste. Okay. All right. I know, Abby. It's not a Godot bug. Abby, you're gonna have to go. I'm sorry. This is too much for me right now. I got like 2 hours of sleep and I'm trying to get some work done. Can you go see your brother? Thank you, Abble Babble. Had to kick her out. Yeah, I saw like the PayPal thing about that. I'm going to go and just repeat this, that way everyone hears it as well. There's a PSA going around right now. PayPal asks you to give customer feedback on invoices, specifically, which could be used as a gotcha on not safe for work artists on PayPal. So commissioners never mention anything not safe for work in them about commissions in general. Yeah, if you get an invoice, just click the boxes of what you want, you know, pay it, and don't say anything else in a service that is against the idea of you being able to have hot titties and or dicks. Why would someone fill out customer feedback forms? I don't know. We're trained to fucking do it for some reason. We want to like let the other person know that they did a great job drawing dicks. And so we just tell them you did a great job drawing dicks, and then PayPal's like, whoa, what's up, dicks? Okay, yeah, no, it got a little upset there because the names got switched. Oh, yeah, the node got called door 3 instead. Yeah. Just a misnamed thing. Because I copy saved it. There should be another train door in here somewhere. Like oh, because it went to train door 2 because it saw train door 2 and so it iterated on that. Yeah. No, and that's why I repeated it as well, Shadow Wolf, because that is like it's a problem. Looks like the Hololive gals are getting Twitch drops now. I don't understand what that means contextually. Like, we're getting drops to promote them, or they get the ability to do that? Badges and emotes. Okay. Well, thank you, Grass. Why is it doing that? Gifting subs to any channel. Yeah, this is going to be the first playable or replayable game in my series, the Town of Nowhere. It started off as a Twitch Plays D&D style game, and I was like, now we can do actual video games rather than me just doing something fucked with OBS. Editable children. Okay. The collision box is correct. I'm gonna try and just come up on that door from behind and see if that's what the issue is. Oh my god, is that really it? Oh my fucking god. Oh, that's so stupid. I think I figured out what it is. I gotta find that collision. Yeah, okay. So here's what I think is happening is God, that's fucking wild. Okay. Let me double check my what's happening is it's hitting the oh hey Bo Babbitt, thank you for the year of support. That's very cool of you. Thank you so much. What did I see? I don't know how to explain this properly, but here's what I think is happening. So there's a hitbox. The way this works is there's like, you walk up to this like area, you hit the hitbox, and once you get to the hitbox, it starts doing the thing, right? And then once it does the thing, it like unlocks the door. The collision shape for the box was this rather than like this. And so as a result, standing like if I do this, it should fix the problem entirely. I was trying to press E on the collision box of that, and because I was pressing E on that collision box and it isn't a door, I can't open it, which is why it's just not even sending the information to the door. So on this side of the box, I'm in the box, so it's not counting me. But on the other side, I wasn't. So this should have fixed it. Hey, Aquanero, how you doing? That might not be it. Total. Okay, so what if I maybe just okay, so the door event signal goes off. Door event body goes off, you do the one-off thing. Okay, cool. I think I just like kill it. Queue free? I don't know if it's gonna be happy with this. I might want to like, what are you freeing? The hitbox for the door locking event there. Because I think it's the problem. So if I just get it to leave entirely, we'll see if it works. It might just crash it. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to queue free stuff. So I queue freed the collision box, then I queue freed the thing itself. Yeah. Don't know why it's saying that it's in group NPC that we're starting to... Yeah. Oh, because it doesn't have a group anymore. Oh, okay. So I can't just kill it like that. Let me get some jams going. I'm trying to look for one that's like super good. That ain't it. I signed up for a thing for this website so that way I could like save stuff. So if there's a song that you guys are like, that's a jam, let me know. This one's pretty fucking good, not gonna lie. I'm just slowly work on making a list of songs that I like out of this. And then we can just listen to favorites when we need to like real lock in. Yeah, Fox News can't really talk about what's going on currently, so they have to talk about other ways. Is it my end or are there no jams? The jams are very, very quiet. I mean, the door is horribly mispositioned, but I'm just... I'm trying to figure out where the hitbox is. Like, what in the fuck is going on with that hitbox? check the debug tab in the upper, like, while it's running. Oh, up here. Visible collision shapes. Cool. And that'll make it so that way we're playing in here, we can actually see the collision shapes, hopefully. Oh, that's doing something weird because of the shader, I think. So red means that I'm interacting with it, I guess. Yeah, let's turn the shader off for just a sec. We're gonna have to go into the player thing. Yeah, that's where that is. We don't need that. It's not any of these things. Okay. Made the bottom mesh instance not. Okay. And that, I bet, fix. Okay, good. God, that looks horrid, but... There's also something really weird going on there that I need to fix, but... Yeah, I did hear about the Epic Games partnership. It's probably bad. Probably real bad for the industry. But, you know, what can be done? We'll just ignore that for now. It doesn't affect me. Changing the collider debug color for the door might help also. Like... Oh, and I need to find that Reddit post as well. Hold on. You knew what Illusor was. Yeah, this has had 800 some, like, Reddit was able to tell me that my posts had, like, a lot of views. It was like, here's the analytics on your post. And it's like, I don't want analytics on my posts. I don't need that. Ghost FGC, thank you for the 31 months of support. Here's the comment I did. It's got all the, like, where you can read it all. It seems like it's just not saving the information. I also did add a comment in there that will fuck with AI. So if you try and, like, figure out what the problem is with the code with an AI, you'll instead get the B-movie script. Because, I mean, honestly, anyone who's going to be using AI to try and help me is probably not better at coding than me, and I don't want their advice. Which might be part of the reason I haven't been getting any responses back, but, you know, it is what it is. God, that looks weird as fuck. Holy shit. Whoa. Okay, sorry. The infestation of vibe coders in the RimWorld workshop comments is so bad. Yeah. Well, it's like even worse because people are like, why don't you just like, you did post it as a screenshot instead of a copy pastable format. I did both. I couldn't figure out how to make it so that way you could just read it. So there's a like wall of text as, you know, stuff. Okay. Other problems that I know exist. I think that there's an ongoing issue involving Luigi guys showed this to me. Yeah, you're good. You're good. How bad is it if it's an AI coded mod? Bad. So there's an issue right now where as long as you're colliding something, the collision won't change the, like, you won't get updated on, like, the door is locked. This door I'm looking at, which is the floor is locked. The wall is locked. Only the window is not a door that's locked. And the reason for that is because I'm continuing to collide with something, and I guess that's enough for it to go, oh, well, you're colliding with something, and you were colliding with... So if a friend made a Lua mod for Gmod that spawns 30 NPC zombies, it is bad, I assume? Yes. I have an absolutely no tolerance for AI being used for things that, like, you could do yourself and don't need to be done that way, especially because of the environmental impact of it. If you need AI to spawn 30 zombies, you're a fucking idiot. Just look it up on the internet. It's so easy. You could just Google that shit. Like, AI is bad for the environment. It's bad for actual creators, and it only benefits people in the highest levels of the market, not you or me. It benefits people who are worried about, you know, stock investors, not people who are actually, like, working on stuff. And, oh, it makes us faster. Let's assume for a fucking second that AI did make it faster when it doesn't, because studies have found that people who use vibe coding end up spending less time to make the initial code, but more time fixing the code over time because it makes junk code because it doesn't know what the fuck it's doing. But let's just assume for a second that it did speed things up. Am I getting paid more because I'm more efficient? No. We do more work than we've ever done in our life, and we are not, like... we're not being compensated for it. We still have to bust our asses all the time. We have the ability to get to work in a short amount of time. We don't have to be on the other end of the fucking world. Like, we can show up for an 8-hour shift and get so much more work done than back in the day. And yet we're still not paid more. We still don't have less time. You got to do more work. Do more work rather than getting paid more for getting the same work done in less time because you're more efficient because of the tools that you have available. So yeah, no, AI sucks ass. Was AI even good to start off with? Yes, it can be. AI can actually be useful. Assuming that you don't try and, like, overblow what its actual functionality is, you can make it a simple thing that does very simple functions. Yeah, it's let's be real. It's large language machines rather than AI. It has limited applications and it should be focused for what it actually can do. Exactly. AI Dungeon was funny, and a lot of this has to do with like the size of the server farm needed to do the thing. You can, if you don't have like a giant fucking server farm to do the thing, which you wouldn't need in order to find cancer cells, for example, you will need it in order to have a billion different images of Will Smith so you can make a more convincing video of Will Smith eating spaghetti. But like, you don't need that many images. You don't need that much storage space. You don't need that much. You could probably run that all entirely on one machine, like a normal computer, which means that it has the environmental impact of one computer, which we are all fucking using one right now. We've accepted that amount of damage to the environment as something that could be good. And if it can find a way to solve cancer, I'm pretty okay with that. I'm very okay with that. You know? So it can be good, but it's not going to be good. And the thing is, it needs way more than 1,000 images of Will Smith to get that right. So anyway. Process. Let's see. If the raycast is colliding, this is the thing. This is where the issue is, and I think that this is honestly the issue with that other door as well, is because like in the panic room, the code for the door basically is like a bunch of things happen and unlocks and locks. It makes some sounds, and after it makes some sounds, it removes it from the fake door group and adds it to the door group. Fake door doesn't do anything. Door group can do things. Fake door can at least have the option to try and press E on it, but it doesn't work. Door, however, you can press E on it and it'll do the thing. Is fake door a placeholder? No, it's that way it can have, when you look at a fake door, it hides the press E prompt and instead shows the door is locked prompt. So that way you know that the door is locked. But the opposite happens when it's an actual door. It also means that, like, in the script, like, if it has the door feature, it can try and open it. So I think what needs to happen is I need to have this, instead of saying if the raycast is colliding, it needs to be like, it needs to check and see if it's colliding, like if the thing it's colliding with is in a group. So like, if this is true and like, can I do and? Like, basically, I want to add an and to the if. Do I just make a second if statement that is nested under this that, you know, says like, but the thing is, I'm still getting this. So like, I gotta agree. Okay, I've never said that Unity games are AI art and asset flips. Please don't say that I believe things that I don't. Okay, so and is the proper way of doing. Okay, so it knows what and means. Okay, so if blah 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 and I don't have any information about the thing that it's colliding with at this point. I have that thing in here as a way to try and figure out like what it's colliding with. I guess I should just do this. Is in group. Like, expected a colon after the if statement. Well, you've got one. Why do you think you don't have a colon? Also, is in group is not going to work. I need to figure out what I'm trying to find. Is in group Godot. There we go. Groups. You're missing a period after the... Oh, yeah, I am. Thank you. And this is not going to be helpful. You can also do some gnarly conditionals where you have a thing and other thing and something and something. Weird. I'm doing okay out of 10. I've been better. I've been worse. So there's two different options. I can just make it so that way everything that's got a collider that I actually give a shit about is in group. Like, just make a separate group that's just like doors, fucking everything is in this group aside from walls. Like, what other group? Let me see if I can get some more information on groups. Yeah, I'm just a little bit, just kind of fucking exhausted all the time, and I can't get out of that. Get a list of nodes in a group. Call methods on all nodes in a group. Send notifications to all things. Managing groups. Add and remove things from a group. Global. Should be able to see things as groups. Existing has been very exhausting lately. Yeah. I'm just not doing a very good job at being human. If I have a string of things, could it just try and figure out, like, if it's in one of the... But, I mean, no, it's got to be... I really just want to see all the different things that the group's function can do. I don't need this weird-ass tutorial. Just, like, show me the doc, you motherfucker. Okay, Control F group. For group nodes, groups. Nodes can be added to groups. Add is in group. Group is like not even reading to me as a real word anymore. Let me see what the is in group function doc says. Returns true if the node is... Groups are a very weird solution. I mean, I could just list every different type of group that there is and go with that. Door. I mean, I don't know if it's going to come up with true or false for this. Fake door. Interact bull. I mean, I should probably just make them... I should just make all nodes that you can interact with interactable. Yeah, let's just do that. Why the fuck am I making this too hard on myself? Okay. So that does mean that I actually have to go and find all the nodes. Don't try to burn yourself out, King. Dude, I've been in burnout for years, man. I can't not be burnt out. Like, it's just like, there's things wrong with my brain and I must fight. I must fucking work. I must go. I must do. Train door. Door. Train door, elevator door, sleeper cabin door. I need the sleeper cabin door. Fake sleeper cabin door. I mean, I guess, yeah. You just realized something. Door stuck! I mean, it is, yeah, basically. NPC. Okay, so we just got to go through all the different NPCs and make sure that they are... You're an NPC and interactable. What else is there AI-wise? Oh, yeah, that guy. That's what's going on. That guy doesn't need to be in the group NPC. This needs to be... There it is. Okay. Paintings. I need to do the paintings. Let's turn on some music. I have something to listen to while I fuss with things. I don't see any other things. No, I need the paintings. I still need to do the painting hitbox. Yeah, video games suck now. Should probably have committed before I went through the process of doing all this, but like this is something that needs to happen. It'll probably crash, and it's because I forgot something. I'm not sure what I would have forgotten at this point, but here we are. Ever think about playing the new Skate? I'll be honest, I haven't. I heard there were some issues with it, weren't there? It's supposed to suck ass? Yeah. If it sucks ass, why would I buy that? Okay. Oh, it's free. Okay. Yeah, no, that's a good argument, yeah. Okay. That doesn't have a hitbox. Okay. It's just not showing anything now. Like, press E show should be showing up on that door. And this just doesn't have an interaction anymore. Okay. So just that door, I haven't done what I need to for that door, but I think everything else is fine. The paintings are weird for something. Where did you get the train loop? I just found it online. It's very placeholder right now. I need to get a longer one because you can hear where it starts and stops. So I do plan on taking the local train and just recording it at some point. But that's going to be a when I have free time and don't feel like I'm going to die. Yeah, this guy didn't get the right node thing. There we go. So you can still do the actions, you just won't be able to see the things. It looks better. I am like half tempted to make the door explode or something. Like, I just want to confirm this one more time. If I move the door forward, thank you, Steve. What the fuck are you talking about, Raylor? What the fuck is happening to that door? My game doesn't have a Steam page up yet. I need to, I'm gonna do that before the end of the year, just that way it can be on my taxes. I think you have enough for a Steam page. I probably do. I don't know. I'll check my bank account and I can try it tomorrow. Something. I have the trailer and stuff. I feel like I could record a better trailer now with some of the stuff I've got. Thank you, Pat. Or Pete. So it's red when I can interact with it. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. I'm gonna go piss real quick. I'll be right back. Here, have some music. 1 minute 30. Gonna get water and piss. That long. Just drink the piss. I mean, honestly, that's the correct method here, but let me go ahead and pull up screen where you can see it again. So, the visual saving doesn't work. That door is uniquely fucked in a way that I can't begin to understand. Like, it's the same door. I literally copy pasted the door from the opposite side of the room and I put it in this node. And then by putting it in this node, it gives it the special property of like, I mean, I did try and just switch out the door, like delete one door, replace it with a different door. Because I was like, maybe that'll work. Maybe it's because I'm not switching the group right. And so I do have it commented out here, but that doesn't seem to work. I can't kill the hitbox for the, thing. Jesus. Okay, what else is wrong? I don't give a shit about Battlefield 6, but it does use Godot, so there you go. There's a game that uses Godot. Okay, what else do I need to fix? Lupa and Orthogonal, I know you're both here. Were there any things that you guys saw that were broken? I'm trying to remember what all was broken that I need to fix. Let me go ahead and pull that up. Yeah, it uses a Godot template in order to make things. All right, let me look over what Luigi guy said on the list. Okay. Lots of out of bounds in this one area. Was able to fix that. Yeah, I think I fixed that. I figured out what was going on with the disappearing car thing, and I think I fixed it. Characters with no dialogue soft locked the game. I fixed that by giving them dialogue. Fix the fences. Cafe has a weird LOD, which is what you were just talking about. The press E to interact thing doesn't work. Activation state glitches if you leave and come back. Okay, I fixed that one. Yeah, the characters didn't have names or scripts attached to them, so just you would try and press E on them and it wouldn't work. If you look out the train, you can see some pop-in. Yeah. There's a lot of typos. I'm not going to bother fixing that yet. Okay. I need some more meat on it. I mean, I'm honestly just kind of afraid that it doesn't have enough content. But I mean, I guess you just keep working on something until it does have content. I'm not sure what to do for that one character's voice. Yeah, the text needs to be corrected, and I probably just need to get someone who can like just comb through all the text and just make sure that it's not fucked. There's no pause menu because I forgot to fix that. Right now, I just have it so that way when you press escape, it hard quits the game. Because that just makes my life easier when I'm fixing stuff. Let's see. I think I fixed all the glitches that y'all said. A planned GOP rally in northeastern Pennsylvania imploded after the venue, facing fierce community outrage over Kyle Rittenhouse keynote slot, abruptly shut the whole thing down. Good. Well, I'm giving them all like very specific voices based on who they are, so that way they kind of sound like what I want them to. Okay, yeah, no, I think I fixed all the dialogue stuff. So I think it's literally just this door and the save glitch. I want to see you make Sans again. I've made a couple other characters that weren't. They have the same functional thing, but in the same way that Toby Fox didn't mention where he got the audio file for that, I think it's probably best that I don't mention where I got the audio files for mine, even though it is transformative in nature. None of it's AI. All of it, I just went and found like YouTube clips of, you know, the person I needed talking and edited it down. Person or thing. Thing was an option a couple of times. All right. Let's see. Load visual settings. I'm yapping again. You gotta just yap. You gotta talk the whole time. This one's hard to test because, like, in order to test it, I have to, like, render it because you can't change. The issue that it's having right now is it's, fuck me. It's not saving the windowed mode or borderless thing, but I can't test that. You know what? I'm going to commit some stuff real quick. I haven't done that in a bit, and I oughta. You can test it in an editor, you just need to disable game embedding. Okay, cool. I'll do that. We'll figure that out in a sec. The entire thing lags out when I press this. It's good that there's actually, like, a specific fix for that. I am committing my shit. It just takes half an hour every time I do it. Usually what I do is, like, wife comes home when I'm coding on, like, a Thursday. I hear her unlocking the door. I, close out of what I'm doing here. I hit that button. Then I go downstairs and I talk to her. And then she tells me about her day a bit. And she goes upstairs to take a shower. So I come back upstairs with her. And then... yeah. While she's in the shower, I'll take, like, a quick step over here to just, like, press the commit changes button. Fixed a variety... fuck it. Fixed some shit and still need to fix the door and the panic room and the visual settings save thing. Commit change. Just because it takes so fucking long to do this, it's sort of like rendering a video or whatever is how I see it. All right, debug. I'm going to turn that off because that's annoying. And then you said game tab. Oh, this tab. The 3 dots. Embed. Okay. Embedding disabled. Okay. Run. Okay. Let's try going through the title screen. I need to change this title screen as well. Once I have a name for... I mean, maybe that's when I should actually, like, upload the Steam page. Is once I have a fucking name for the thing. I replicated the visual functions from your Reddit posts, and they seem to be working properly. Maybe there's somewhere where it's being called. The first 2 seasons are on YouTube. Full screen borderless, save setting, close options, start game. Is it perhaps like the button doesn't work? Does the train have a name? I want to do something related to, I mean, oubliette is not bad for it. It's just kind of weird that it's keys right now. Oh? Yeah, I need to make the UI look better for that. it's going to be windowed, it's going to be offset. Why this? Is it just that one setting that... So it's like, it's saved, but this is supposed to be full screen. And I have it so that way on ready of the game world itself, it loads your thing again. Okay, so like, but guys, here, check this out. All right, so I put it to full screen windowed, right? So what should happen is it should take up the whole screen, right? And it does that. But also, it does like this weird windowed mode that's like the resolution is saving, which is why it's so fucking big. Right? And it's not set to windowed. It looks like it is, but it's not. I'm fairly certain anyway. Does it do the same when it's compiled? Yeah, I didn't realize this was an issue until like I sent it to testers. And now it's saved back as windowed. Like, borderless false, window mode 1 or 0. So why is the resolution being set to 1918 by 1080? What? Okay. Window and viewport size. Okay. You press start, you get the credits, you get the options menu. You press quit, it quits. Go to the options menu, which is a separate thing. Let's just check and see how it, like... Okay, so full screen should be 0, windowed mode is 1, borderless window is 2, and borderless full screen is 3. So when it says windowed mode 0, borderless, that should be a windowed full screen. I got snow on my screen. It's getting cold out there. Okay. I may have to take a nap today. I hate taking naps, because then it fucks up my sleep even more. Global settings window mode. Window get flag, display window flag borderless. What? I'm looking at this right here. Why is this here? That's assigning it. Yeah, because here... No, we're getting it, not setting it. Never mind. Okay, so it's just getting that information. and sending that information over. You have narcolepsy? No. I have the opposite of narcolepsy. I can't sleep because my brain's always working. And my brain's always working because I'm trying to fix things. I'm trying to fix things because things are bad. Okay, so I have it run, like, maybe I don't have it on ready do this. I mean, I put it in here, like, to load the settings, but I'm just gonna comment out the settings here because, like, surely it's already loaded them on the title screen, so, like, we should be good. Also, why is it so small? Why are you 1918? Where's the resolution stuff? Yeah, it says set window size as 1920 by 1080. Why is it cutting off to? Where is the setting getting saved? It's a JSON file that's being thrown into the temp files for Godot. I don't think it changes it anywhere else. If I make this 22, will that fit? I mean, that's a stupid fucking fix. I'm gonna try this real quick. Also, it's very loud. Okay, so that's interesting. It did change the resolution again. Is it loading the 1918 on load, or is that when I change it? It's still set to the correct screen resolution. What the fuck is wrong with this thing? I watched some guides on Noida stuff, by the way. Happy Trans Remembrance Day? Yeah. I didn't know that was today. I thought it was like Remembrance Week or whatever, and then today's like International Men's Day. So like there's a stacking buff for trans people or whatever. I saw that joke and I'm like, that's funny. I think Aaron retweeted that one. I think it's both Trans Remembrance Week and today. Right, okay. What the fuck is this? Bitch? Set? I think that might be it right there. I don't know why that was there. I have no experience with Godot render stacking, but this could be a bug in your Godot version. This doesn't seem consistent with it being set somewhere, but you've been at this one for a while, so I'm wondering if it's not something you're doing wrong. Yeah, I always like to believe that I'm not wrong and that it's the game that's wrong, but I don't know as if that's the case. You know? I usually have to be reminded when it's some special day or whatever. I'm guessing it's because you're using a display server instead of accessing the window object directly. Tell me more. Window object. Godot window object. Like, are we just doing the command wrong? Display server window size set size explicitly said to edit window size property instead. So let me just try changing this to yeah, we can just comment this out and then I bet you that's the issue. Some weird shit like that. Window does not have the set window size. Okay, so that Godot works on Windows just fine. Oh. You can always check everywhere it's, yeah. So, I don't think that works. You need to set a window instance first. Okay, I don't know what that means. Let me look at the Google Doc. Gotta look at them dockies. Okay. A node that creates a window. The window can either be the native symbol system window or embedded inside of another window. At runtime, windows will not close automatically when requested. You need to handle manually using the close requested signal. This applies to the close button and clicking outside of a pop-up. Okay. Initial position, exclusive, current screen, exclude from capture, content scale aspect, stretch, boolean, string, minimum size. Add theme, can draw, window, get focus window, int, get size with decorations, grab focus, get window, ID. Is there not a, like, window currently, like, what window is being referenced right now? Like, I guess it's just not in the first place. There's, like, no window that it knows of. It's just like, this is the one that's here, so you must be talking about it. When I did this yesterday, I added this line at the top of my global game state script. On ready var game windows get, okay, cool. Sure, yeah, let's throw that bitch in there. Oops. Okay. And then we can do the thing that we were gonna do with Window set size is not found in base. Okay. So that means that to set the resolution, we need to do something else. So we just look in here and look for resolution. Then it would be game window size. Well, it's probably dot size. Oh. Size is called as a function, but is a vector 2i. Right, because it's giving the resolution that it knows from the options menu, and the resolution that it's kicking back is where the fuck is Windows? Right. Display server window set size this, and it gives a vector. Does it not want a... I think right here also we need to do change that to window as well. Going back to the other thing. You think it would just work if I did this? But I mean, that's not the name of any function. Right, okay, so it's name size calls as a function. Well, what does that size do? The window size in pixels, and it wants a vector 2i. What the fuck? Back to the docky. Size is a variable, right? But it's the variable asks for a, you're calling it as a function. Oh. Oh, so it's just, I would need to do it as equals resolution. And then kind of the same thing for Windows mode, I would assume. So, mode, maybe? Yeah, okay. Well, I didn't call it game window, I just called it window. I should probably call it game window. Oh, no, I did call it game window. What the fuck? Okay, never mind. Game window. Game window. And this guy's acting like... So when it's like highlighted in yellow like this, it means that it doesn't think it'll do anything. Sometimes it's wrong. Sometimes he's a silly bitch. Sometimes he's right. Let's just send it. Fuck it. Let's go. Hope everything is going well. I'm coding, so, you know, it swings and roundabouts. You winning at deving? Thank you, Captain French Toast, for the 72 months of support. I'm very sorry I missed that. That is 4 years, right? No. 36 would be 3 years, so it's double that. So it's 6 years. Jesus Christ. And I missed that. That was like an hour ago. I'm a fucking asshole. Ghost FGC, thank you for the 31 months of support as well. And then Bo Babbitt, thank you for the year. I got Bo Babbitt. I just missed the other two, I'm pretty sure. I'm really fucking sorry, y'all. Not my intention. I was locked in and wrong. Let's see. I think I should make the title screen as well. Stop smoking crack? I need more crack, dude. I need so much crack. That's a joke, Twitch, by the way. That's a fucking joke. I'm not actually smoking crack. You need a relaxing hobby. I do. I was thinking about that today. I'm like, I need something that I do as a hobby that's not on a computer, I think. Guitar is that... I mean, I should just spend time playing guitar, I think. Yeah, I should just play guitar. My dad always asks if I do. I have not yet. Jump rope? That would be good cardio. Yeah. You sing, that's like self-soothing. Yeah, I like singing to myself. If that counts as a hobby, I do that all the time. Guitar can be relaxing if you fuck around, don't even try and... I think I need a hobby more as a thing that I can talk about with chat. Because, like... I think that's really the trick, is that I need to have something that I can, like, talk about that is not politics. Because I think I realized last night that, like, I'm very connected with politics, and the average person is not. At all. Like, at all. Which is kind of wild to me, but it is the reality of it. Raise freshwater shrimp. I mean, yeah, that's a good thing for chat. They fucking love shrimp. Watch birds. I've been meaning to say you need more positive input to have more positive output. Yeah. Practice your stabbing on stream. It does get upsetting, you know? I think that I just need to, like low-key disconnect from politics entirely. Like, just as a, like, mental health thing. They have things to talk about that aren't that. I think that needs to happen to some degree as well. Before I forget, you can set the borderless flag with... Yeah. Like, I just watch the news, like, at night. And I'll check the news before I go live, and I'll check the news after I get done with work. And then I'll talk about it with my wife, because, I mean, you know, she is locked into it as well. But I think what I've learned throughout the last few years is it is completely irrelevant how well I am or how good I am at predicting the future on this shit, because that doesn't affect how it's going to happen. I'm aware of what's going to happen. It's just that reality doesn't help me in any way. Maybe I should get into like polybets or something. or poly market or whatever the fuck that's called, where I can just take bets on it and just make money off of that shit. Well, I'll watch like politics and then I'll get high and then I can sleep. Not well, apparently. Should start practicing stabbing on stream. Yeah. And that's a good shout. What the fuck was I doing? I was trying to figure out how to make this work, and then you recommended I do this thing. And whatever the borderless is, I'm gonna hashtag that out for just a sec. Is that a fucking... Yeah, that is like a lepig or tepig. Comment line 130 is commented out, so it isn't reading them. Yeah, no, I added this because it just seemed like it wasn't loading the settings. I will uncomment him out. If the political shithead isn't dead or suffering, then I don't want to hear about it, and I won't seek it out. Yeah, I just things need to get better. Politically, for me to be able to make more money, so I can have an easier life. Hey, American Heart Association, how you doing? Okay, it didn't. It made it unwindowed, but at least loaded the settings this time. I'm doing okay. How are you doing, American Heart Association? I could get more into gardening, that's true as well. Become a heart surgeon in your spare time. I don't... Fuck it. Why not? Can't be that hard. It's not rocket surgery. Yeah, it's like that's like a side gig thing, right? Like you do like mostly DoorDash, but like as a side hustle you do heart surgery or whatever. Like it's not like a main gig. Right? Like it's just that's like a vocational course or whatever. Like you just go in and you get like your certification for brain or heart surgery, I'm pretty sure. We will support you in this journey. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. It's a gig economy. Yeah. What does the warning say about line 138? I don't know how to get that's a stop break. I don't know how to actually do that. Yeah, that's a good point. It is stabbing people, but like with a purpose, you know? You get your neurosurgeon off DoorDash. Makes sense. Yellow triangle above console. Yellow triangle above the console. This guy. Warnings. Integer used when an enum value is expected. If this is intended, cast the integer to the enum using the as keyword. Okay. So when it's being set in the options, it's being set as a sorry, what were we messing with? We were messing with the window mode. Okay, so window mode. Set mode. Full screen. Set window mode. Okay, so here's window mode right here. So display server get mode. So that's what window mode is. So when it calls on it here, it's calling this display server get window mode. Returns the mode of the given. Okay, so it's calling it as an int and it wants an enum. The fuck is an enum again? Enumeration. Okay. Enums are typically ints, and this should be an int because it says like window ID is an int equals 0 of some variety, right? Returns the mode of the given window. There might be a better way of saving this information with the window thing that we were talking about earlier. You know how we were doing like the window game window thing? If I throw game window into the options thing as well, and then maybe have it fuck with that instead. What is this semicolon doing here? You don't need to be here. On ready game window equals get viewport get window. Okay, so then in options, I think I'm going to do the same thing. Does it change anything if you start in full screen by default? It should be set to be full screen by default. Based on the save settings of the file that I have in there right now, because it should boot every single time with the same save settings. So what ends up happening is instead of it being full screen, its resolution is set to full screen, but it's like not in the right spot. Here, let me just show you. You click that bitch right there, bam, and it should be down. Like, why are you all the way over here rather than up there? And so, like, you put it up there, and then it's fine. And then it goes back to being windowed. It's slightly too small. And I don't know why that's happening. Never mind. It's not too small anymore. Wait. Well, how did that fix? It's fine. Whatever. I would assume that the resolution thing is being fixed because of this. So if I can get this to work now. Using the as keyword. Okay, so I think that when we set it as a thing here in resolution window mode, this needs to get turned into an int, I guess. So I need to figure out a way to change an enum into an int. If you want the warning to go away, just add as window mode right here. No, that's not right. The global where you're getting the warning. Okay, fair enough. Lowercase window mode is a variable, but does not as int. Is that what you want? Cast the integer to the enum type using the as. Maybe it wants to be enum? Okay, you don't like that. All right. Window dot mode. What? This fix, whatever you've just done, I don't understand, but I don't care as long as it works. It doesn't. Okay. We got something. It doesn't have the error anymore. It's just still not doing it right. Which... Okay, hold on. I guess I need to figure out where it's saving that. Godot, window. Ice Spice's SpongeBob song should win an Oscar. Or at very least, she who gives a shit? Godot, window. No, that's not it. This is the code from the prison game. You're still using display server. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I was trying to fix that here, but then everyone was like, do the other thing. I have window up there. Hey, Luigi guy, how you doing? Yeah, I'm just... Oh, hey! Seven, how you doing? Do the thing. Yeah, I think that this needs to be changed to whatever we're trying to get it to do here. Sorry, I'm being very stupid right now because my brain don't work. Game development looks hard. It's this is a hard bit because I don't know, like, this code is essentially like we wrote this with chat, and so I don't totally understand what the fuck's going on. No, I did this one by myself, and then I asked chat for help, and I kind of just don't understand it anymore, I think. All right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to comment out that, and then I'm going to make a copy of it where it has this. And this is not right. Okay. Window, game window, dot get mode. Think this was straight from the Google Docs on saving and loading settings. Saving and loading settings, Godot. I don't like that one. I like this one. The other thing I'm thinking is it's like, no, that can't be it, because that doesn't change. Yeah, we're just chilling for the most part. Zip archives, the fuck? Okay, this is other loading and saving stuff. It's still midis, yeah. Well, not all midis apparently. This is a... I don't know what kind of file that is. Some of them are VGZs, whatever that is. But to me, that is just MIDI. Value type of callable cannot be assigned to a variable type of int. That's awesome, Orth. I'm gonna be honest, I think that this is just over my head. You need to call the getter as a function or access the variable directly. Needs a... this? Right. Is that really all that? Goddamn. Okay. We're gonna go for a little bit longer than I need to probably lie down because I'm just like brain dead. It knows that it's in that mode. Even it reports it when you load. Borderless false, window mode 0. You're still using the display server thing up top. Okay. You're talking about through... Okay. I gotta find where that is in here. It's down here somewhere. No, this is in options, I think. Yeah, because we're setting it here. So instead of display server, we need to make it game window, I guess. Let me see if I can just do this without it being a huge issue. Are we happy campers? Can I do this and it be chill, or is this gonna break shit? So for the first option, comment out 99 and 100. Right. And what would you replace that with? Just in the meantime while I try this method instead. Okay, it doesn't like that. Oh, it's still playing all of the music. Oh, okay. Weird. Window mode. Full screen. Okay. We need to throw another window in here? What? So game window is the window for the viewport, right? So it's just that window mode, blah, blah, blah. window mode literally just get rid of that. Could not pass a file type of window mode as displacer. Well, you're not. Oh, right. Because over here, it still says display. Okay. So what about game mode or game window? Yeah. Okay. Is this happy camper time now? So you're saying delete all of this shit, the set game mode, but I'd need to set it, right? Like, where's the setter here in what you're saying? Game window dot mode. Is it just setting it by nature of just saying mode? Oh, okay, I see. Okay, right, because you're just saying, right, game. I see what you're doing now. Game mode dot mode, and then we're setting it in here equals window full screen, which is why you're not using the pre-established thing that we wrote. We do have a commit we can go back to if we need to. I probably should have just commented that out instead, but I think I get where you're going for now. So you're going to do game window dot flag, maybe? And then that, maybe we don't do it with this bit, because the flag, that works. It may not actually. Equals window dot flag borderless equals false, because I guess that's what we're doing here. Assignment is not allowed inside of expression, right? Because we got to set it. Found a literal instead. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up how we interact with that feature there. Then for line 100, you would just do game window borderless equals false. Oh. Thank you for fixing this for me. We'll fix the other ones, that way it does it proper in a minute. I just want to make sure that this full screen thing saves throughout the course of it. I know this is wrong, I just want to see what happens. Okay. I think it's actually fucking up when it's saved. No, it's fucking up when it's loading because it thinks that it needs to load windowed mode, not full screen, when it loads. Like it's comparing against some information it has. Okay, so yeah, here we go. Window update. Match global settings window mode. Global settings borderless equals true. Window mode selected 3. If 0, window mode selected is... Okay, but no, but the window mode is 0, so it should be selected 1. No, if it's false... It should be... But global settings match window mode is set to true? Good luck, Bo Babbitt. Right, that is the first selected one. Right, okay, no, that's right. I think that's right. Because if it's borderless and the window mode is 0, then show this one. Otherwise, you show the second option. This would be a good place for print statements, yeah. Not sure what we should be printing. So this is window update. When does window update happen? Uh-huh. So it is selected. Okay, so on ready, it does the Windows update. Okay. Display server get window size. Print. Holy goddamn fuck. Not helpful, but I don't know what I need to be putting in there, so I'm just putting something in there. So it should say that. All right, so real quick, we're going to change it to that. Save settings, close option menu, quit. Reopen, and it should say holy goddamn fuck. It does, which means that this setting is set to... You should see a 3 when it's full screen? Yeah, I guess it's not saving that. Window mode should be set to 3.0. So window mode full screen is 3. Could I just change this to 3.0? Will it know what to do with that information? Because that's an int that it knows what to do with, right? I think the order is wrong. You probably could, but you get more warnings. The match order? 3 is to set it to be full screen borderless. On 0... So Windows option selected. So that's when you... No, that's in here. Like when you go in here and you mess with the Windows option, if you pick the third one, then you get whatever the third option is. which is borderless window, which is what it should do. But if you do full screen borderless, then the option is 4, and that's what it's sending out as a function or whatever. So when we look at this, 0 is full screen, which is what it's set to. And then 3 is full screen with borderless window. Right. So this is a different thing than the thing that you guys are wanting to be messing with. So it's fine. I'm going to copy this. And then I'm just going to change this to 3.0. I just want to see what happens. And I'm going to comment that shit out. Cannot set the value type of float as window mode. Okay. What if I just change it to 3? Okay, it's not happy about that shit. No enum value has a matching value. Okay. So that didn't help. I'm going to go piss again. I'll be right back. Minute 30. Okay, I'm back. Piss time usually does help me think a bit. Oh, we already have it on a screen region where you can see me. Thank you. Welcome back, everybody. I think we're back. Yeah, we're back. I didn't really learn anything through pissing. Game settings, window mode. Get mode. I mean, ought to be right. And then borderless, we currently have set to get all that shit. Are you calling the save settings global function after setting the Windows options? So when you hit the save settings button, it does it. Saves visual and audio settings. And then those functions are up here. Wait. Okay, right. Wait, where is that option happening? That's in global settings. All right, so going over to global settings, when we save visual settings, since data to window mode is window mode, borderless is borderless, resolution X is resolution X, resolution Y is Y, JSON save to file access open, visual settings.save, file write access write, save file, store line, JSON string, save file, close. And And this is close. So this is finding the file, then saving the JSON string that we have here, and then where are we getting the JSON string? Oh, there it is. Okay, stringify data to send, and the data to send is the window mode with all of this other bullshit. Have you taken a break yet? I've pissed a couple times. These two functions seem to work properly. Okay, let's look at load too, real quick. Load visual settings. Loads the visual settings, save, file access is read. The JSON is a new JSON. If the error equals okay, so there's no error, then you do the thing. The data received is going to be this. Okay, you think that this function works correctly. And then I have it save and load visual settings after it loads the visual settings. That seems recursive. Should I be doing... Wait, no. No, that's if it doesn't already have... Wait, why is it doing it twice? That's else... Okay, that's if the file doesn't exist, then it saves and reloads it. You know what this could be? And this would be fucking stupid as shit. Where's app data for this? Like, where is this saved? User visual settings save. Okay. I just want to search my computer for Godot. I think it's probably in app data. Documents. It's not under documents. It's PC. C. Users. How's the coding going? I'm a little bit stun locked by the two issues that I'm having. Owner. Okay, it's not that. Public. Mod.io. Documents. Cool. I guess I just do that here. I don't know what the fuck I just confirmed, but, you know, it wouldn't let me go until I did. User data. Season 3. Visual settings save. I'm just gonna delete that. And then we're gonna try running it again. There's no settings set. So I just like update it and save it, and then we go. And now it should have a new one that's fixed, and so every time I load it now, it should be good. But it's not. It's still ass because the game... Okay, so we have a little bit of a confirmation of something here. Also, it did put the file back in the folder, so there's that. You know what I should... Okay, I've got another idea of a thing I want to do. All right, save, close menu. quit. All right, so now I've got the file here with the thing. I'm gonna copy it and then paste it and then edit it with Notepad. So it is saving it as 1918 as the resolution for some reason. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. That's an absolutely insane thing for it to do. Like, that's not even, like, the issue we're trying to fix, but it is just something that's also happened. Yeah, focus on window mode for now. So window mode said 0, right? If it's windowed, it accounted for the 2 pixels on top or to the bottom or whatever. Okay, so windowed mode is 0. Window mode full screen is 0, I guess. Is that correct? This should be 3, right? Yeah, mode equals 3. Try throwing a print there. I just wanted to say what it thinks is going on there. It says 0. I mean, this is broken because I didn't fix it, which is fine. Match the index of what? The index of the selected thing. All right, okay, so it doesn't matter the order of it, potentially. I should fix these other ones, that way they're right, too. So this is copy, and then paste. Okay, and then full screen or windowed. Okay, some of these are set to full screen, so we can just have this be that. And then this one we need to figure out what this is called. Instead of mode full screen, mode windowed. Cool, easy. Okay, I think I did that right. So I did that, I think, and I think it was saying 0. Okay, so it shows up as 0 as the game mode when I do game window get mode. Save setting, close. Instead of reading from game mode or game window dot mode. Maybe we should be set global settings window mode in the match statement, then set game window afterwards. I agree that's weird, but sure. Does it say something else? Okay, let's check that real quick, because that's a lot easier to check. Okay, so window... Oh, I don't have it. Oh, I do have it where it'll say stuff. Borderless window. Borderless full screen. It's giving 0 as the answer regardless of what I do here. Yeah, all of these come up with the same answer. I don't know why 0 is just correct regardless. Window mode is not accurately being changed when changed with the match index. Game window mode, more like gay window mode. Yeah. I guess it's shaving off 2 pixels because it thinks that... Okay. Instead of game window mode, maybe we should set... So instead of this, you're saying global settings. I mean, it's already fucky, so let's just go. Okay, and then you want global settings window mode. Global settings mode window. Let's make sure that it's got window as a function in here. I think it's get window or game window. Window.mode cannot be assigned to variable type of window. I haven't seen that, Twinkmaster. I don't know what you're referencing, unfortunately. Nah, I'm trying to do this thing, Ego. Today's programming day. We can do that some other time. Window mode. But do we have that in here? Like, I don't think that's set up as a variable in here. No, it is. It is. Okay. What the fuck is that? Why are you always set to this then? What? Is this the problem? Because it's setting it to... Where are you being called? Expedition 33 won Game of the Year. Aren't caffeine pills a thing? Yeah. I might kill myself. It's the default value, so it's set when the ready is called. Is it What I'm worried about is it's changing that. This is after the ready. Because it's not on ready. Can you change it to only set at ready? Yeah, I mean, maybe. I have a feeling this is gonna fuck up, but let's do it anyway. Okay, that just did nothing. Huh. It could be something like that. It could be that it doesn't have the same enum value. 15 should be window mode, colon int, window mode windowed. Okay. I'm wondering if... No, that can't be it. On ready shouldn't matter here. It didn't seem to change anything aside from making it not work, so let's just get rid of that. It's game world instead of It doesn't seem to be doing anything to the window anymore. Oh. Yeah, no, you're good. So now it's not even doing... It's not even changing it anymore. It's still not setting the full screen correctly. I'm guessing what's happening is Rev is loading the visual settings a second time on game start. I mean, quite possibly. Because the global script is here in the node. Like, I set it here because I need certain things to be able to, like, specifically who the player is, needs to be able to be found through an exported variable. Maybe it's an issue with match index. I'm not even sure where it's fucking up the match index. Like, I think that you're right, but I don't know where it's doing that. Because, like, when I save it, the match is going correct otherwise. I mean, okay, so load visual settings. Match I. Okay, so here. Honestly, I think Jiggle might be right. I think that might be the best advice that I've seen. Dave or D Cave Derps is probably right on a lot of the things that we're doing here. Oh. Yeah, I think I need to go down for a nap. I don't think I'm actually like functional right now, and I think that's causing a problem. I do think that the number here is set to the wrong thing. Like window, what is window mode? I'm sorry, one last check. Window mode, Godot. Window mode. Self-care is best care. Window mode is not showing up in the window thing. Maybe it's just mode here? Mode windowed is 0. Mode window. So it should be either 3 or 0. Those are the only possible things that it should be kicking out. But somewhere in here, for I, where is I being brought up? It's just on the fly there. It's here, right? Can I do print? Can I just print I here as well, or do I need to do it for each of the things? Let's see if that does it. Okay, so it's not doing that. I have to assume that it's saying 1. Yeah, it is saying 1. It already says 0 in the options menu. So the issue should be here. Issue is here. I want to try one last thing. That's to go to what was it? Okay, so in the visual settings, I'm going to go in and manually changing it with Notepad to 3. And I'm going to change this to 1920. Just fuck it. Okay, so now I run it. It's a saving issue, not a loading issue, right? Because it's loading just fine. So it's in the save, right? Okay, good. So at least we figured out that the issue is literally here in the load. So why is it loading? No, it's in the save, right? So it's not here in the load. It's in the save. So let's just go look at the save function. Where's the save function? Save visual settings. Control F, save visual settings. Okay. Window mode is windowed mode. Borderless is borderless. At a print between 80 and 81. Print window mode. Okay. So that's on save that it'll do that. So full screen again, save settings, close, start game. Okay, let's try changing it to something completely different. Sure. Okay. So let's save that. Okay, check this out. When I change this, it still says as 1 or 0. And that's not... We didn't finish converting the first... Okay. And that was back over in the options menu, I think. Match index of the option selected. Get game, get node. And so this is printing 0. Did you try doing a print statement below 0? I will. How about that? Print Chungus. What I want to do is set global settings window mode in the match statement, then replace line 113 okay, with game mode window. Okay, so I did that, I think, the opposite way around. I've got it as set mode. No, get mode. Equals global settings. Wait. Game window mode. Yeah, that's what I've got, but in reverse order. Mode. So I guess I could do this. And then cut, and then equals paste. Get rid of the equals. And it's not happy about that. Why? Yeah, this is the enum thing again. This is instead setting the game window mode to be equal to whatever the global settings says, but here we are changing it to the, okay. And then we would want to do that with all these other ones, where instead of it checking that, it's gonna, yeah, we... Yeah, this all needs to get changed, but... And then this one is the full screen one. Now, I don't know why it's grumpy about this, but now it at least knows that it needs to be told that information. Okay. Decave derps. Do you have any other recommendations before I go lie down? Like, it's still fucked. We know that. Wait, are you happy, camper, now? Thank you, D-Cave. You're a fucking legend. Okay. And then in game, I want to change this back to and get bed game on next playthrough, so that way I can actually use the windowed mode. I think we fixed it, or D-Cave did. Hold on. Need to change one thing real quick before I forget. It does fix it as far as I can tell. I'm going to put D-Cave derps in under programming assistance as well. Did you ever shave your head for the reason of becoming bald? I've shaved down to like a military cut before. I kind of just look like a skinhead. It's something I'm a little bit concerned about if I shave my head again, but I don't think I have the same vibes as I did when I didn't have a beard. Okay, so I still need to fix the door in the panic room, and that's it, I think. Rev, consider doing the opposite, long, luscious locks. Have you fixed collisions off? I mean, yeah, I think that might be a, like, fix, Also, I need to change that to Godot 4.5, I think, at this point. Yeah, I can fix the collisions off stream. I'm gonna go lie down. I would rock long hair. I don't know about that. I feel like with my hairline, maybe not so much. Yeah, I'm gonna go nap. I need it. But I think we fixed all of the issues aside from that door. And that door may just explode because fuck that door. Like, honestly, I might just, like, GIF PNG of an explosion and have it remove. Because, like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it. I can't figure it out. Like, if it's... What the fuck? What the fuck? What? Okay, I think that's just the way that the thing was doing it. Okay, we fixed that at least. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. Yeah, that was an editor quirk. It's because I had it so it didn't change the resolution, and so it wouldn't change the window mode. So it's saving the options now. You know what? We should commit on that shit. Okay. Visual settings fixed. Thank fuck. Door still stuck. All right, I'm gonna go lie down. I'm gonna think about solutions to that problem that aren't explosions, but I'll see you guys tomorrow, I think, at this point. Make the player explode the door for plot reasons. Yeah, something. I don't know. It just needs to not be there anymore. All right, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so